Can't wait for the VOD viewers to find that one. There we go. There's Cerebi. Kiri! A hydrate already. Whew. I will do it, actually. Thank you very much. Big sip. Big sip. There you go. That's not what I want to say. How are you doing, Kiri? How is everything? Wait, no, that can't be true. Wait, I'm gonna go watch a selected game. Wait, I got to stop the music for just a second. Suggested a wonderful piece of music. Oh my gosh, I even found the right time. That's so weird. Okay, ignore that. I'm going crazy. How's everybody doing? I'm losing it. You know, cats like to do that. I think he's knows what's best. I think he knows exactly what you need at this very moment, and that's to have him on you. Michaela! Oh, it's good to see you. How are you doing today? Your name... Oh, you changed your name. I don't know about the numbers. The numbers may have changed, but you definitely uppercased the M. You definitely did. How are you doing today? That's good. I'm glad you're doing good. Oh, that's weird. You want to hear a weird fact, chat, as we get into doing this? That fun fact, when we found this song, our new intro song, the Forget to Forget, it was before we streamed V-Pumpkin. I found it at the end of September. That feels wrong, right? Because like V-Pumpkin was October. We got this before V-Pumpkin. It was CP80. That's so crazy. I didn't think it was before Okay, that's weird. Alright, we're gonna start. I'm gonna load up a thing real quick. Do not mind me. Actually, wait. No. I'm not gonna load up a thing. I am going to switch this like, whoopah! Boom, look at that. What is that you see? It is connection point? What's that? It's me. Hello, everybody. I am Min's Mailbox, and this is Connection Point. Welcome back, everybody. I'm gonna turn the music down ever so slightly. There we go. How's everybody doing? We're doing good, we're doing good. Today we start building up the great Treehouse base. It's gonna come to fruition. We have the prototype, the outline there, and now, what's it called? Now we're gonna start actually detailing it. We're gonna start putting things in and putting in the branches. It's gonna be so cool. I'm so excited. If you look over here, actually, these were the stuff. This was stuff we collected last time. We have a whole bunch of white materials to do this time. Oh yeah, that's right. It's been a while. I added bot commands, actually fairly recently. I added a whole bunch of bot commands to the thing. Noodle, welcome. Where's my bed? Oh, wait, down here. You probably can't stay too long because I started late, unfortunately. But how are you doing today? We gotta make this monstrosity of a thing look good. I don't know how we're gonna do that. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, we have to it's okay. It was weird. My main, because like I wanted to do like this, but obviously most of it is going to be that, and I was thinking of doing like patches of this stuff. But I don't know. How's my volume in game doing? Should be okay. Yo, Marco, how are you doing today? A bit late. Hey, we just started stream, actually. I was a bit late. Yeah, funny story. Anniversary. I think you spelled it close enough. I think you might as well be right. Honestly, I consider it right. You know what? You did it perfectly. Yeah, funny story. I was going to start stream normally today. I was going to start stream normally today, and then all of a sudden, like, afternoon, like, it hit 12. It was literally the middle of the day. My dad was like, hey, we're gonna go practice driving today, because I am learning to drive. So yeah, so it took him all day, but we went out around like just like an hour ago or something. Now, like half an hour ago, and we were just driving around. So I am actually learning to drive, and that is why I would have done it sooner, but he did not tell me anything. I think this is the wisest thing to go like, woo. So wouldn't that mean it would start down? I don't know. I don't know where we're gonna use these other blocks, but I guess we can probably use them somewhere. But this is the main one right here. Today we start getting some of this together. And I don't know where to start. We'll have to walk through there. Dang. I mean, that's cool. 25 years is a long time, but also sad. Like, actually, I could probably use the it would probably actually be good to start building at the top. We can start working with this, make it look more like branches. There we go. Probably gonna need more of that. Alright, and scaffolding. I don't have any scaffolding. Woo! See ya. See you later. Thank you for stopping by. Always appreciate it. You go have a great time. Scotty's here. We're gonna put that back for now. I have no white dye. Would you look at that? White dye. And faboom. Woo. Okay. Actually, I could probably tip branches with certain blocks. That could be cool. But we will have to figure that out as we go along. And this is the wrong pickaxe already. We're starting off great, everybody. So yeah, this is gonna be what we do today. Today we start doing this mess. And we should probably start building some scaffolding around here, especially here. Yeah, this is gonna be really annoying. She's got, bro. You gotta send a picture. I'm not saying you have to. I'm just saying I'm going to force you to send a picture. I'm not saying this is under the threat of violence. I'm just saying this is under the threat of violence. There we go. Yes. Okay. Then we go up. And we do the undersides for these. I know what we're gonna do for the inside. I think we maybe so much. Oh, that is true. She probably has way too much fur. We love fluffy dogs in this household. I stripped the log. No, I stripped the log. Oh, so I guess sacrifices must be made. That hurts a little bit, but that's okay. Gonna take that pick. Let's go. I'm not saying I forced Noodle to do it under the threat of violence. I'm just saying I forced Noodle to do it under the threat of violence. And it worked. You know, pro tip, don't do this to people outside. But also pro tip, you should totally do it to people outside. It works well. It works amazing. Did I forget something? Am I going crazy? No, I'm not. Maybe a little bit. Okay. I think that's still right. Am I a threat? You're right. I just use my suggestive powers effectively. That's exactly what I did. I was just very, very persuasive. And Noodle was very receptive to that persuasion. Oh, I can't even pick it up, can I? Yeah, maybe filling my inventory with birch logs was not the wisest. Why did I leave the boxes down there? I did. Let's empty just a few logs, just so we can have space. I think that'll last us for now. Woo! I also did not fall and die. I'm huge win already. Not dying is already a huge success. Okay. Okay, that is right. Okay, we are doing this right. Can you believe it? You heard it here. Things are going well. I know, surprise to everybody. We're gonna put that there. So I'm not sure how the blending is gonna work with like combining the two together. So we'll just go oh yeah, wait. I don't even have to do that. Here we go. I think that's right. Oh yeah, wait, I can just look at the other sides. This is like the time tree, but about 100% worse. Let's go. Thank you for that. I will appreciate that for forever. Thank you. I'm actually gonna pick that up. And then here, we then switch to putting it here for the torch. Then it goes like this. And then we put on the top pieces. Yes! Okay, okay. We're doing good. And then we're gonna put a thing here. So that I can light it up. Should be 4K. That looks nice, actually. Band that hangs on our collar. Oh, okay. I see, I see. This already looks like a mess. I love it. Actually, maybe the best thing is to just build this whole thing out of birch and then just figure it out later. Yeah, that might be easier, honestly. That might just be an easier feat to achieve. Ow, I fell. Oop. And then we just go around and do this for literally every surface. Uh-oh. Whatever shalln't we do? It's fairly easy. Cool. Okay. You can see all the hairs. Let's go. We need that Ultra HD, right? It's got it. Like, we would only get the best for her. And another hydrate. Well, don't mind if I do. Thank you. I appreciate that. We're gonna summon all of the dog lovers. Where'd you put... Alright. Yeah, as we do this, actually, fun topic, actually, if you would be, curious to hear. I heard today, because I am, it's been a while, but if anybody was here last October, you would know that I was a part of a SMP, like an actual well-functioning SMP for once, known as the V Pumpkin SMP. It's been a while, but I actually, funny enough, mentioned it today. But I heard today, because I'm actually still on the server, I still interact fairly regularly with everybody there, that the spring season is actually coming up, and they're planning on restarting the server. It's not something I think I've talked about in a while, but basically there have been 2 seasons of V Pumpkin. There was the first one that lasted through October, and where it's got its name, because it was just going to be an SMP for the 1 month, you know, running through the month of October for Halloween, you know, all that fun stuff. I made my, the Great Autumn Barn. If any of you remember that, it had a trail, it had a pumpkin patch, it had a cool backwards. Hello, 404, how are you doing today? It's, we are building a really big tree for my base, and I'm in the middle of it, and we're talking about, SMP stuff. But yeah, not bad. I'm doing really good as well. I collected up a whole bunch of birch for this thing, and now we are putting it to good use. Let's see, how many sides have I done? I think I've done all of them. Perfect. But yeah, around last October, if you weren't there, I was part of the first season of V Pumpkin. And actually, after that, after October ended and November came around, there was a, what was it called? There was a second season, a Christmas winter season. And that has been going on basically since that ended. It has been running since then and is coming to a close after a while. It was a little chaotic and there was a lot of tech issues, so I never played on it myself. But I was thinking it'd be cool to have something else in the lineup to stream. Yeah, birch is a hard one to get around. I am building out of it because I had my original base, which was a lot smaller than this, was built out of birch, so I wanted to continue it, but it is definitely it definitely wasn't like something I'd say is my first choice. But it is fun to challenge and build out of. But I got a little bit of a notification today that they're planning on resetting the server around the end of February. I'm not sure when the estimated time of arrival is, so I'm not sure when I'll start streaming it, but I was thinking of doing it. It's been a while since we've streamed V Pumpkin. I think it'd be a fun thing to do. Bamboo will top that. Bamboo looks like it'll be fun, especially the not stripped bamboo, the green one. I'm excited for that one. Let's see. Yeah, let's just start getting a lot of this bottom section, or I guess top section. We could do top first. With the fashion. Interesting. Good to know. I will now specifically only use bamboo wood. I hope you know that. I will specifically spite you and you alone, Noodle. Thank you. You know, here I was sitting thinking, dang, I don't think there's anything I can do with my time right now because I can't spite Noodle. So, you know, finally I had a way. I finally have a way to do it. I thank you for that. But yeah, it'd be fun. I'm looking forward to figuring out. I have a slight idea, or I've already started planning how my schedule is gonna be. I'm looking forward to doing it for. I've been planning it to be around 3 months. I'm not sure how long the actual SMP is going to last, but the last one lasted for around 4 months, I would say. It was from November to February, beginning of November to end of February, so it lasted quite a while. So I have it scheduled out for about 3 months, and that all really depends on when it starts and when things just start to tone down, because it really depends on how everybody likes it. But I do have at least a few plans to do it, which I think it's gonna be cool. Yeah, I don't know if anybody remembers V Pumpkin or was around when V Pumpkin was here, but I am looking forward to it. It has it's been a while since we've done it, or since we've done an SMP. V Pumpkin really, just little fun fact. The things to come, man. There are so many cool things. The hanging signs are going to be very fun. The cherry forest, I'm looking forward to. The pink wood, it's got a little bit of a soft texture to it, man. I am so pumped about so many of the blocks they're bringing. It's too random. Yeah, it is a little decentralized. Funny enough. It's got a lot of cool features to it. I'm one of the things I'm most curious about is like what they decided on for the name. I'm really curious to see what they figured out the name was going to be. Because currently we have, let's see, we have camels, hanging signs, bamboo wood, the cherry grove, the, what's it called, archaeology, armor trimming. We have the being able to use the music discs with hoppers. There's just a yeah, it is a little all over, but I think a good way to tie it together would be like exploration, like if they called it the exploration update or something like that. The adore and explore or something. Because it does seem, a lot of it does seem to focus on exploration and exploring your world to find things. And yeah, so I think that's what they're going for. Because then I know, like, one of the things that they said was going to be the theme was, what was it? It was storytelling and self-expression was how they categorized how they were going to work on it this year. There we go. Yeah, it is. There's a lot of things I'm looking forward to. And also, like, isn't it crazy? Like, we're in the 20s. We're in the Minecraft 20s. Like, that's such a ridiculous feat. Like, I remember playing around the time that, like, 1.10, 1.11 came out. And now we're at the 20s. Like, what in the world? Alright, there's another thing done. Actually, I want to take out this middle part. Yeah, it's crazy to think how much the game has changed since then. Like, yeah, the game has changed an incredible amount since then. It's crazy. Let's see, if we were really going for something, we'd probably patch that up. I think it's just going to bring me right back to where I was before I started placing blocks. But hey, that is what we experiment, that is how we figure things out. You start with that, then you put in that, and yeah, I'm right back where I started, but that's okay. The key is that we tried. See, I think this will be one of the other blocks that we brought in, just to have it, give it like a little bit of a detail. Oh man, that looks crazy. Alright, you. Yeah, it is, like, a bit of it, obviously, is nostalgia playing into it, right? Because, like, you look back and you're like, man, the game was so different back then, it was so much simpler. And once you think about it, obviously, it is like, wow, yeah, the game was way more primitive than it is now. Which is fine, because at the time, like, of course, you had, before you got here, you had to get there. Something like that. But it is cool to, like, look back and go like, wow, that's incredible that, like, that was what we had back then. And now we have this, where I build a giant tree out of a birch. How the times have changed. They really have, huh? Okay, this goes up one more. Then these... Does this go up one more? Yeah, these stay here, okay. Then this goes up one more. Okay, cool, we're getting it down. So then here, block, ba, 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 and our 3. We're almost done. We got one more pillar to do and a little bit of the bottom to also finish up. It's there's still just a little bit over a month into it. Oh, still just over a month away from it, or just under. But I'm about to enter my 6th year on YouTube. Now that's a crazy feat. It doesn't feel like yesterday that I had just done my 5-year, but it feels like it was just a few months ago. But it was almost a year. It's almost been a year since then. I mean, that's how most people now have found me, is like through the 5-year anniversary, because that's how I got this skin and this art that you see in the corner, little talking me. Wah 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 wah. Yeah, all that all came from my 5-year anniversary. It's a weird thinking about it like that, because I remember that happening. I remember it coming out and Aspen being incredibly moved by it, and then everything changing, like just like that. It all happened surprisingly fast. And now here we are, heading into my 6th year. I'm not sure if I'll do anything for the 6 years. I want to. I know more than anything I really want to. Because I had a really bad habit of missing it. And my 5 years was my first time actually making something that said, hey, I'm celebrating my YouTube anniversary. I did not do that any year before that. I rarely celebrated holidays. I rarely did anything. And I changed that last year, you know. We had we had our New Year's video, but like I did a rewind of the year. I think I did something for one of the holidays. I know I did like a summer update. But that was also partially because I was just getting out of school. Yeah, it's I'm excited. I don't have anything just yet, but I have a few things in the works right now. Not anything really concrete right now, because, I'm still trying to get everything figured out. But, obviously I want Hollow Knight, like, whatever game I'm playing is going to take the vast majority of, like, what's going to be on my channel, for, like, obviously. Like, I would much rather do Hollow Knight than, like, delay it. Just one, because I enjoy it, and two, I want to get through it. We've been going at it since like August. But like I have a few ideas of like other things I want to do. Like I have, if you didn't know, the cat girl, have cats. I have 3 cats. I plan to make little tiny videos on them around their birthdays. Or at least the birthdays we have for them. Just because I think that'd be fun to, like, meet my cats, play Stray Law. Don't you worry, I am playing it right after we finish Hollow Knight. No, I stripped the log. Yeah, I will be playing Stray after we finish Hollow Knight. That currently that my estimated time for finishing it is around April-May, just from looking at the estimated time of finishing and giving myself a little leeway. So not sure how far along we are, but we're definitely along the curve of it. We are definitely starting to get into the mid-end game, I think. But of course, I've never played the game, so I don't know. But I want to say we are getting into the mid-end game of Hollow Knight, which is cool. Hollow Knight is a great game. But we are approaching. What are we approaching? I think this week's gonna be number 15. So we'll probably make it to at least 20. We'll probably. The estimated time will probably have us finish Hollow Knight in the 20s, which is a little crazy. But I think it's gonna be okay. I think we'll be fine. Okay. Okay, so that's lit up, and boom. Oh yeah, I don't need something there. Cool, okay. That means this top part's done. It looks a little crazy. This was totally and 100% planned, don't you worry. But there it is, there's the top. We definitely need to differentiate it a little bit. So badly. I have a few plans for that, actually. Let's go sleep first, and then start working on how we're gonna change it up a bit. Ba-dum, bum, bum, bum. But yeah, I'm excited to. Right now, I'm enjoying Hollow Knight. There was a little bit at the beginning, like a few streams ago, where I wasn't sure where it was going. And was having a little bit of trouble finding things. But eventually we did find things, and we're going pretty strong now. We just completed most of the Ancient Basin. We're going to be doing more of that this week. We're going to be exploring the rest of the Ancient Basin, and I believe we now have ways out, so we should be able to get out and go to other places, and we'll probably be exploring more of the City of Tears, because that area is still not fully explored, because of course it isn't. But yeah, it is, I gotta say, it is an incredible, and I mean incredible, luck. Or I feel incredibly lucky to have something that I can work on weekly or every other week sometimes. It is very nice to know that I don't have to constantly search for things to make, because that was a problem for a long time. that I felt constantly worried that I wasn't going to be able to have things. That's why when you look at a lot of my past years, the content varies very, very heavily. Because I didn't have any main series to go off of. I tried a few times and they just didn't go anywhere, or like something got in the way, which happens. Dum, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. Oh wait. But after my summer update and after I graduated high school, I started to play games. That Wednesday slot opened up apart from Minecraft, and I got to have a little bit of stability, and I've really appreciated that. Like if all I did was just make the gaming playthroughs for the whole year, I wouldn't really be too mad, because it's really nice to not have to worry about that stuff. To not have to be like, oh no, do I have anything for this month? And be like, no, I don't. It was my first taste into like, hey, I can make something regular, and I'm very, very lucky, and I'm very, very thankful for that. But at the same time, though, I do just have ideas for other things that I want to make, and I want to keep it a little bit varied. One, just because I think that's good to do. You know, I want to have little videos, like if I pass a milestone, I want to make a video. If I like am drawing something, maybe using that time lapse, putting some music and talking about something, or making like silly little random videos. Who knows? I have a few ideas of like things I could do alongside the gaming videos, and just seeing where they go. Because I would like to keep them fairly mixed in. Obviously, having mainstays of playthroughs is a good thing. I don't want to deny that. That is a good thing, to have something that I can comfortably rely on to be there, because I'm streaming it, and then I turn it into episodes, and I have a really good balance with that, and that's fine. It's just making sure I don't fall into only doing that and not doing any of the things that I also enjoy, because like some of the things I really like to do are like, occasionally I will build redstone machines or build an in portal room. You know, I will do things that could have fun little tutorials on them, and that would be cool to make. Or like talking about I don't know what outfits I like to wear. I don't know, that'd be silly. Like I have more ideas than just the gaming stuff, and I do not have anything set in stone yet, but I do have a few things that I want to do throughout the year. Vlog videos. I would not. I would rather I would not do that, but it'd be fun. It would be quite a cool idea. Be quite a thing. Can you imagine? Vlogs from me. What would I even do? Yeah, I'd avoid doing that kind of stuff, just because, you know, avoiding showing myself, my face. I would like to keep that to a minimum. obviously I have done it before. The biggest examples being the Mafia anniversary video and the Hemlocks video, but those were special cases of like, I'm specifically doing it here. Oh, that's one of my other ideas, is that like, just on the topic of the Hemlocks video, I got all of those. I have right now a lot of very, very cool PNGs that of Willow. You know, if you watched that ridiculous film of a content, you would know that Willow has a whole bunch of PNGs now that was made by actually a resident here in the streams, our own Kiwi Sushi. Lovely, lovely person, made a whole bunch of them per my request, offered to help, came out amazing. One of the things I want to do is make videos using them, and actually the best example you can probably find is my 2022 rewind. I want to do things like that, where it is you're gonna shoot the fish. Don't do that. Don't shoot the fish. The fish, oh my gosh, look how many arrows this dude shot. He was just stuck there shooting at me. You say Kiwi Sushi? Yeah. I mean, that's what it's supposed to be. But yeah, I really like the PNGs, and I want to use them in, I didn't loop the music, did I? Music is looped? Whew. We were right at the edge there. We were cutting that real close. I want to use more of those, because I just think it'd be cool, right? Kiwi to sushi. Exactly. I'm gonna have to turn this into a white concrete if I want to do this. Well, you know what that means. Concrete grind. It's gonna be very white up here. We'll do it over in this corner. Suhe then. Misspelling. Mostly a misspelling. See, I actually found that out myself back when I first met Kiri. Was that it was supposed to be Kiwi Sushi, but it didn't line up. So there's actually a point, if you go back and watch some of my earlier streams where Kiri was in them, that I will just say Suhi or Suhai, because I didn't realize it wasn't supposed to be like that. Yeah, fun little trivia for you there. Just a little bit silly. Just a little bit. You are a little bit of a silly individual, are you not? Do we have to go to bed again? We just slept. Come on, game. What is this? Real life? But yeah, I know last year some of my favorite videos to make was like, I made a video in the style of like Phoenix SC for Easter. That was just super fun. Just the egg. We had an egg joke going on for a little bit. That was super fun. I enjoy making the occasional like other video just to like give it a little bit of spice, give the channel a little bit of like, the things I do is more than just gaming. I do more than just the Hollow Knight, so or whatever game I'm playing. that's obviously going to be a big part of it, but I don't want it to just be the only thing that I do there. Kind of like how last year after I made the update video, I made connection point videos, I made obviously the film, I had the trailer, I had the rewind, the 100 subs video. So even though Celeste was the you only, exactly, yeah, I'm purely known as a Hollow Knight streamer now. Hope you can accept this new side of me. You know, I know it's gonna be a big thing to take in. I'm sorry that you had to find out this way. But even when I was just doing Celeste or just doing Hollow Knight, I was doing other things too. And I'm not sure how I'm going to mix those in just yet. If I want to do it on like maybe once every few weeks I do like a different type of video, or like maybe release the other types of videos during the week, while obviously Hollow Knight, you know, the mains come out on Friday. Still not sure how I'm going to do it, because I feel like my current comfort is doing once a week. Like I can manage 3 streams a week and 1 video, as well as, like, you know, all the things I'm doing with like my friends and life. I feel like that's a fairly good balance that I can manage right now. So I'm not sure how going above that would do. If it would do anything good, I am not sure. Because I don't want to burn myself out doing it. I love doing this. This is my passion. And I want to be careful about that. I want to treat myself right with this. So I don't want to be like, I want to make more videos, and then instead of listening to myself, be like, I'm just going to make more and hope for the best. And then eventually burn myself out, because that's the last thing I want to do. Yeah, I do this really cool thing called taking care of myself. What you gonna do? I have to let Finn out real quick. Like, okay, I'm back. Like, I won't say I do things perfectly. I have my usual days for editing are like Thursday, but the last 3 ones I've tended to do most of the editing on Friday, just because, you know, it is a little bit hard sometimes to get into the mindset of I'm going to do this today, because I usually get a bit of editing done on Thursday, but not all of it. My bacon keeps exploding. You know, that is definitely a problem that should probably be fixed. That doesn't seem like the best thing, not gonna lie. I'm gonna be real with you right here. I don't think that's good. Oh my god. Well, that was just silly. You know, of all the ways to die, it was because I couldn't stop myself from falling. I mean, hey, better that than like a zombie or a creeper deciding it'd be really funny if they just did a little funny on. I'd much rather it be that I died because I'm silly. What were we talking about before? Oh yeah, that's right. But yeah, I'm still in the process of like figuring out how I'm going to balance it, because the hard thing is, funny enough, that I'm not sure how to manage the Hollow Knight. Funny enough. You know, Hollow Knight is on a weekly basis, and so are the videos, and what I do is I have a 2-week basis in between them. So like last week we streamed episode 14, right? Last week on the same week I put out 11, because I combined 2 streams one time, or I combined technically 12. So then this week would be 12, 13, and then after that it would be 14, and then this week would be 14 next week. Yeah, you get it. So I have a very delicate schedule with it, because I don't know how long Hollow Knight's gonna be. Unfortunately, because it's such a long game, and especially knowing myself, knowing how long it can be to do it, I'm not sure how long it's going to be, because I've never played it before. So it's like, even though I do want to make other things, do I risk saying like, hey, I want to make a little Minecraft redstone tutorial this week, and risk taking off that time when it could be used to getting us a little bit closer to finishing Hollow Knight? That's kind of where I am right now. It's not like a huge problem. It's pretty easy. It's just be more careful with how I'm doing it, and allow myself that grace period, because like, it's not a bad thing. Longer streams be an option. Maybe. Right now I'm pretty good. They're both negative things. You're careful, Noodle. I think they're onto you. You know, you start speaking truths like that, you know, who knows who's gonna find you out. Oh, okay, perfect. It didn't break. See, longer streams isn't currently the issue, so we're fine there. But in terms of just like, if you wanted to see longer streams, currently right now, no, it is not. And I think, and mostly that is because my normal is around 2 hours. So there's nothing wrong with going above it. I have definitely done that. Like, you have all seen me go for 3-4 hours if the project requires it. But that's not a thing I do like often. Same as how, like, if you went back to when I started in, you know, late 2020, early 2021, my average was like an hour and 15, because I couldn't manage anything more. Now it's around 2 hours. I can comfortably go from, you know, 5 to 7 on most days. And then if like stream stops a little bit beforehand or a little bit afterhand, that's fine. Around 2 hours to an hour and 50 is my usual. So no harm, nothing there. And it's actually pretty normal. So it's definitely not out of the realm of possibility that longer streams happen in the future, but not right now. Or at least not until my average changes. If my average becomes really long, or becomes longer, then yeah, maybe we just do longer streams. But for now, my average is around 2 hours. I would also probably have to start streaming earlier. That would be a big thing. One of the things that allowed me to start streaming longer was that I changed how I was streaming. So if you remember it feels like forever ago now, but I used to stream for a very long time, Tuesdays, Thursdays, Saturdays, Sundays. Usually Tuesdays, Thursdays, Sundays or something. And that conflicted with a lot of things school-wise and family-wise. I actually just took a drink noodle. That was perfectly timed. And so a lot of those things conflicted. So I was only able to stream for like an hour because, you know, didn't want to hold everything up. Which is funny because I'm now more involved in the family and things than I was before, even though I'm doing more work now on editing and streaming, which is funny, you know, but it used to be 5:45. I used to start at 5:45 on Tuesdays, Thursdays, Saturdays, Sundays. Tuesdays, Thursdays, Sundays, I believe. And that's just how it was. That was how it was for a very, very, very long time. CST. So like now where my time zone I start at 5. I used to start at 5:45. So like 45 minutes later than I would now. The best time zone. You know what? I'm gonna say, I think it's the worst time zone. I think it's actually a poopy time zone. I think it's actually the worst. Oh no, I just clowned on the wrong time zone, dang. How could you do this to me, Noodle? How could you make me clown on the wrong time zone? I just absolutely decimated ECT. It's gone. There's nothing left. It's in remnants. How could you do this? I guess I could make the whole inside like this. That could actually work. But it does feel a little more reserved. Laughs in E. You know, you're right. I wish we had more healthcare freedoms here, but unfortunately we don't. I think we're just going to keep this path the same for now until we can figure out a better option later. But I used to stream later, and I used to stream on days that used to conflict with a lot of my stuff. Now there are obviously conflicts. I do change things around when need be, because I have a family, I have responsibilities, and I take those into account way more than if I need to start stream later. It's just the most annoying thing. Let me tell you, the most annoying thing is when I'm completely okay with changing it, but then they don't tell me. Somebody doesn't tell me that there's a plan, and it's like, hey, I would be completely okay moving stream to a different day, not editing today, or doing something different. But you gotta tell me. That always annoys me when it's like, oh yeah, we're doing this thing now. Why didn't you tell me that? I have a life. I do things. I would like to know this beforehand. Small little rant. Big Iron. He had the Big Iron on his hip. I watched Big Iron after that stream, by the way. It was great fun. Oh yeah, I came down for bed. Imagine being able to travel to 50 states without a passport. Get wrecked. Honestly, the passport is a much better option. America's just big. Okay. Woo! I think we start working on these branches actually. Ooh, this is gonna take a lot of blocks. Oh, that's right. I need to change this middle bit because I didn't actually. Really? Is it now? I did not know that. But counterpoint, Kiri, what are you doing with all that space? Are you using it? Are you wait? Are you using it for anything? Empty Australia? No, I'm joking. What you gonna do with that space? Sit in it? No. Hey, good point. You know what? Good rebuttal. That's what I like to see here, Noodle. Doing your big brains. I like that. You know what? Yeah, prove me wrong. It's very easy to do, but prove me wrong. If it maketh the world a better place, it is worth. Who thrive in the desert. Whoa, 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 what is this? Sumeru? No. Everybody that doesn't know Genshin Impact is just really confused right now. Raven! Everybody, we need to give a huge round of applause for Raven. It is actually a really cool thing is happening tomorrow. I don't know if I can say it, but a very cool thing is happening, and I'm very excited. And Raven's just lovely. You know what? Just give Raven a big round of applause for being here. You know what? Give yourselves. You know what? You know what? We'll stop everything. Give all of yourselves a round of applause, because all of you are here, and you're lovely, and you're wonderful. You know what? You all get a heart. You all get a heart. You all get so much appreciation. Whoa, whoa, whoa. We don't got to go that political, Noodle. We can tone it down a little bit. Ooh. You're stretching my collar here. Noodle is like the perfect antithesis to what I do, and I love it. It's so great. Like, here I am, totally chill, and here is Noodle wanting to cause the most chaos. And I could not ask for anything better. Like, we need that chaos. I appreciate it. Is that what the Stolen Generation is about? I had heard of it, but I didn't know fully what it was. I just learned something new today. It's also really weird. Colonialism was weird. It is very weird. It was also very bad. You look at the people of the past and you go, why? Why would you do that? That is true. They did not win a war against the emus. Actually, that looks a lot better. I'm not gonna lie, that looks a lot nicer. I. That is a letter in the alphabet. It's actually... It's actually the 9th letter of the alphabet. I am glad that you know the 9th letter of the alphabet, Noodle. Oh, the King of Comebacks. That's fair. You are popping off today, King. Keep it up. You're doing great. You either mess around and find out, or you don't mess around and you don't find out. It's better to not mess around. Oh yeah. Torch. I missed. Torch. There we go. Oh. That is true. There are technically more letters. Or are there? Name all 30 letters of the alphabet, Noodle. Do it right now. I want to see it. There you go. Named them all perfectly. You passed the test. That actually looks a lot nicer. I'm not gonna lie, that looks really nice. You know what the English one says? The English one says, "You are wrong, and you are a tiny baby man. You're a baby, little baby man, little baby." The English one actually says, "You're wrong, and we're going to gun." That's usually what happens. America usually goes, or English usually goes, "Nice opinion." What just happened? Nice opinion, but who asked? English likes doing that a lot, specifically American English. It's like, oh, was that not how things were? You know, that's a pretty nice opinion you got there. Anyways, I didn't ask. It only accepts 30. Oh, carefully. I think she might be onto something. Says, "I'm not a baby." These streams are literally like the definition of screaming in lowercase. It's just the ah. It's like, hey, how dare you? I love it. Rabbit proof. You know what? I might have to watch that. I gotta read up on my Australian history. Woo! Actually, you know what would be cool is if I took this and I took your parents. That's right, stolen, completely gone. I actually robbed them. Watched it. Was it good? What you think? I can imagine it would be a pretty sad movie, given its context. Can I just do that? I guess I could. No, well that makes this a lot easier. I mean, it's good somebody made a movie about it, because like a lot of people just wouldn't know about it otherwise, and that's a good thing. That it was no. It's a good thing that it was made, because it prevents it from being forgotten. And that is always a good thing when it comes to big things from history. Yeah, because that definitely seems like something that should be talked about. Like, here are a bunch of just people who were minding their own business. And then people came in and just took that from them. That, like... That's something that should definitely be talked about. Sure, there should definitely be a point made to, like, move forward and make things better now, but... You can't always make things better if you don't know what went wrong in the first place. Sleepy time. Actually, I should drop down and see if any blocks have been dropped. Hey, there's scaffolding here. Oh yeah, I heard about that movie. Or I saw some, there were a bunch of trailers for it last year. It was a pretty crazy movie from what I saw of it for the trailers. In your humble noodle opinion, Noodle, what'd you think of that? We need the noodle stats. That's fair. Yeah, pretty, how dare I talk about, the great land of free here, but America did quite a bit not great stuff during World War II too. Like, not as bad as some other people, but it wasn't great actually. There was actually quite a bit that was not pleasing. I think I could get away with these being yeah. Oh yeah, wait, that's dumb. Yeah, it's literally called a world war for a reason. It was the world fighting. There wasn't one person who did it by themselves. That'd be dumb. Otherwise, it wouldn't have been a world war. That is the point. No Australia. Australia is just, it's just gone. I don't, what's that? I have never heard of an Australia. Who's never met her. I actually have a pretty cool idea for this middle part. You know, I think Australia is a hoax that the government made up to get people to stop questioning things. That's just kind of poor historical accuracy. That's just kind of bro. Yeah, my bad. I was talking about Austria. Yeah. Thank you for calling me out on that. I don't know where I was talking about. Can you believe it? They almost got me. They almost bought into the lie. I almost bought into the lie of Australia. Whew. You really saved me there, Noodle. I'm sorry, Harry. It's time to wake up. The accident was 7 years ago. Australia isn't real. Right. You were treated out of your... You were, I don't know the word. It's a word. You were worded the word, and it did things with the words. It's about the best I got. Oh, on the equator too? Ooh. Man, you got all the great temperatures, don't you? You got all the wonderful, lovely, totally not brain-destroying temperature. Of course not. You get all the lovely cold weather, don't you? Oh my gosh. That is ridiculous. Ow. Yeah, that is way too hot. I don't know the exact translation, but I know I know 45 degree ain't good. Here, wait, I'm gonna just... Oh my gosh. Kids should not be out in that. That's... That's like... average weather here. If I do a tiny bit of conversion. It won't be perfect, but it's just barely a little bit lower than here. In Fahrenheit, you're getting up to like 113. That was the thing. Here, our summer averages are hottest. It can get up to like 102, 103, so like 10 degrees less. I'd have to check how that converts. So if we say Fahrenheit would be like 100, 102. So for us, it only gets up to about 39. It only gets up to about 39 degrees. Which is still pretty hot. Like, that's still really hot. But, you know. It is. It's not whatever you got going on over there. Like, oh my gosh. Which is my life? Yeah, that's. I think the hottest I've ever witnessed is like 107, 105. And Kiri's normal is higher than that. Kiri's like, yeah, I eat that for breakfast, you know, for funsies. I didn't do me, that's good. Oh my gosh, that's so little rain. Exactly. There we go. Wait. We're designing. Look at us go. Woo, wee woo, wee woo, wee woo. Okay, we're heading into our last quarter of an hour, or a third of an hour, half of an hour. We're heading into our last 30 minutes. Time is illusion. It's a construct. It's a fabric of reality, and I don't get it. About 40. Man, that is like our hottest summer days, and you're just like, yeah, that's better than usual. We didn't even get snow this year. We got the whole area just froze over. It was crazy. Those should all be up. They're all up. Oh, nope. Take that. Sleepy. Thank you. Snow's pretty fire. I've only seen it a handful of times in my life, but it's pretty cool. Dang. You know, we're just gonna make a little real rail out of Bro, what are you doing? You should just, like, all you gotta do to see snow is just say, I want to see snow. It's really that easy. Heat Waves, like the hit song from Glass Animals? Dang, what you doing in Glass Animals? Like, dang, what you doing there? This looks pretty cool. I am happy with this. I'm not gonna be happy doing those. Don't worry, guys. He's stressful. Noodle knows what he's talking about. Don't worry. You should definitely trust Noodle. He definitely knows what's up. Are you even truly living if you don't have a social security number? What are you? Most parts of the world, I think? I don't know. How many places do have social security numbers? Whoa, you got the Minecraft update early, Noodle? No way. Yo, Noodle living in 1.20. I'm over here in 1.19. My man's wildin'. Oh man, I remember in elementary when people would just say that all the time. I used to get so annoyed when all the people would just go sharing is caring, and it's like, you just want something that they have. Calm down. It used to make me so mad to hear people say that. No one IRL update. Noodles got it on. Yes. No yes. Wait. Big yes. Wait, why am I doing? Chat, I'm losing it. I'm losing it. I should be saving what I can. I'm... Oh, I just fell out. I fell out of the tree, chat. I'm a... Who? There we go. Alright, I'm gonna collect a whole bunch of these because we actually don't need the insides to be nice looking. Of course, they wouldn't need to be. Over here using way more wood than I should be, like a dum-dum. And I used the wrong type. No, it'll be okay. It'll be fine. To hydrate? Whoa. I was an evil kid. And a nice? Whoa. And a stretch. Wow. Way to go with a bang. And an... Oh my gosh. Raven going nuts over here. Okay. Let me get that ad break for you. And another stretch? We're just gonna do an extra long stretch session today. For all the talking we've been doing. I'm gonna take that hydrate first. Alright everybody, have fun! No ad for me. Cool. Well, you get exclusive livers like watching me do this. Oh, uh-oh, I'm gonna fall. I'm gonna fall. GG for all the people who aren't in the ad. Baba baba boop baba booey baba booey baba booey baba. This is what you get. This is the best content you get. Baba baba booey baba booey baba booey baba booey baba booey. This is what you get when you don't have ads. Poured over AIDS. It warms my heart to hear how demented we were as children. It makes my day. Alright, now we do the stretch. Wait, before we do the stretch, what do we think of this tree? Tree look nice? I think it looks nice. Looks great even. It looks amazing. I think it looks wonderful. Role-playing wolves. Uh-oh, it's your razor maiden showing. Be careful, Key, your razor main's showing. Alright, let's do some stretchings. Alright, stand up, everybody. Must have been one of your ooh, big stretches. Let's go stretch our arms, stretch our legs. Get all those muscles stretched because they're probably tired and sore, like most of our muscles. I am a razor main. I don't know if I bit people though. I probably did. It's the worst. It is definitely a wood that is interesting to work with. At the edge of platforms, kind of fit. That would actually be a good idea. I might do that. Yeah, you got 4 hours left. Am I allowed to say that, Raven? Can I disclose this information? Oh. Dude, careful, your razor read is. Uh-oh, your tree spirit is showing. Tomorrow every day. Alright, yeah, Raven, everybody give everyone give huge love to Raven. Tomorrow's their birthday. It's very, yeah. Unfortunately, I can't stream on that day, but huge shout out to Raven for being absolutely lovely the past few months that I've known them. I hope they have a wonderful birthday. I hope you have a wonderful birthday. Unhappy birthday. You know what? That is such a noodle thing to say. I love that. Oh. I thought you should. The best. Love you too, Kiri. Thank you so much. Thank you, Kiri, for the 100 bits. You know what? Raven does deserve a go birthday. Burst Ridge of the best would never diss it. Too bad I would not. It is. I think I found a good palette to work with, but it's definitely an interesting one to work with. And you know what, Kiri? You go have an absolutely wonderful, beautiful day. Just like you. It's my... Hey, best wood, obviously, and I don't say this just because I want to spite Salem, but it's oak. Actually, no, the best wood is dark oak. I use dark oak a little too much. Spruce is also pretty good. Mangrove is really nice, let me tell you. I'm probably gonna be, who knows if I'll be all over birch cherry when it comes out, but mangrove, dark oak, and spruce are probably my tops. literally. Can you imagine somebody just comes over and they're like, wow, this place is fire. It's like, yeah, I know. It's been we haven't been able to put all the flames for like 3 days. Alright, well, we are coming to a close. I'm gonna take off some of this scaffolding and wind it down for the day. Doesn't mean... I don't know, I think he's got a point, right? Not right here. Actually, stripped birch might mix well with cherry, actually. You might be able to put cherry and birch together. That might be a good combo. I already agree with that. Show how cool it is. Hey, what are we? You can always use the Discord. Oh, that's right. I need to look at Scotty. And look at the picture of Scotty Noodle sent earlier. All right. You know, you'll never believe this. I'm gonna be rating Aspen today because I actually remembered today. But I think it's time for us to wind down. My boots are gonna die because I don't have mending. But today has been really fun. Today has been really great, and like, of course, that goes out to all of you for joining and making it just a really fun stream. Like, I love doing this, but this tree project is gonna like take the life out of me just because of how long it's gonna be. So I actually do really appreciate everybody popping in, staying for a while, and just making it super fun and enjoyable. Hot men. You know, they're pretty great, aren't they? Unfortunately, I will have to say hot women. You know, I can respect your opinion, and I can understand it. But I cannot go towards the light because I live in the darkness. Fated to be your opposite noodle till the ends of the earth. But thank you all for making today so wonderful. I really appreciate it. Even if I don't specifically say it, you will make the stream so lovely to be in. Whether you're in it or not, just having you here or knowing that you are a part of the community is a wonderful thing. Because I know most of you. You know, I know Kiri, I know Rayron, and I know Noodle. You all are all very lovely people. And to anybody else who's watching that is either just like didn't feel like talking, new, or just an old person who's, you know, who's been around for a while, like, appreciate all of you. It's connection point is, I never thought I'd be able to get this far, but it is, and now I'm building a giant tree in the middle of nowhere. But thank you everybody for watching. I'm gonna go raid Aspen. Actually, I'm gonna go do a thing real quick. Change a teen. Well, that'd be sus. That'd be really sus. You know, why is a 40-year-old hanging out in my chat? You know, what are you doing here? It's kind of sus of you, Noodle. That'd be really interesting of you to do. But I'm gonna go raid Aspen. Thank you everybody for watching, and I will see you next time. Oh, we gotta wait for the countdown. Let's go wait for the countdown. We're going.